Okay, it's all blended. That was so quick and easy. They said it took me about 5 minutes. Now, I also want to give you an understanding about olive oil. I get Biryani's. It's good to get a good olive oil, and because I've been raw for so many years, 10 years now, and even though my friend has only been raw for a few years, we can taste. Olive oil tends to get rancid very easily, especially when they cold press it, you know, for whatever it is. Now, somehow they have figured out, and I keep this in my refrigerator when I'm not using it, they have figured out how to create it so it doesn't have that awful aftertaste that you might not recognize until you actually can taste the two together. So I recommend getting a good olive oil. Mitchell is cutting up the kale, and normally what I like to do is I'll take the whole bunch of kale. Again, this is organic, so I don't wash it, and I just cut it in small angles. Now, I don't know if we can get a photograph of this, but I just cut it in nice small slices. That's what Mitchell's doing here. And when I get to the end of when it starts to get a little bit harder to these ends, then we just like to just pick it off. I'll just break it up, pick it off, and that keeps it, you know, from getting too much of the bitter part of the. And you know, kale it is pretty bitter, but once you stick it in green smoothies, sweet green smoothies, or this kale salad, because we have the sweet and the sour, it's very, very good. Now, what we're going to do now, before we add the vegetables, and I've chopped up. Now, you can put anything in your kale salad that you want after you put the kale. But what we have done is we are going to put tomato, celery. I have a little bit of green onion and red onion, and yellow peppers. So just whatever sounds delicious to you. But those are usually the mainstays that I like to do. So now here's the fun part, and this is what my kids love to do. So what I do is I use a whole avocado with this, but I start with half of it. And what I do with half of it is we put it in here, and we just start to smash the avocado. We want to massage the kale a little bit, so we just start to smash the avocado. So go ahead guys. Just take some of that and smash it up. Now, another thing I'll do once in a while is, and this works out to help the kale massage, comes down a little bit, you know, because you can see how coming out of the bowl. But I just put, just a minute guys, let me put a little bit of orange juice on this too, and that helps break it down too from the citrus. Okay guys, go ahead. And as you can see, it just starts to, and some people do olive oil. I like to use the least amount of oils. You know, it's still processed, and I like to use, sometimes I'll even make the kale salad with avocado rather than the oil. So I'll just use, in this case we have a big avocado, so I would use maybe a fourth of it, and then just to taste. So you don't necessarily have to use oil. Also, if you have agave instead of dates, you can use agave. And so once that's all, okay, you guys think that that's good? Okay, let me grab a towel for your hands. Here you go, Harmony. Okay, so now we're just putting in the rest of the avocado, and Mitchell's doing us some cucumbers. So we'll just place that in there, and this is okay because it'll still be fine. Sometimes I leave the dressing and all the ingredients on the side, and both my friend and I do that because you know, sometimes it just weighs it down too much. But we're just going to go ahead and add everything in here. And what I like to do before I add the rest of the ingredients, I like to just pour it on the top. And then just mix it in. And I guess we should taste this first, huh? You want to try it, Mitchell? You want to try it, Harmony? And we have Carter here too, he's wanting to get in the action here.
Good.
Does it meet everybody's approval?
Some on my face.
I did good. Yeah. Okay.
It tastes spicy to me.
Is it spicy? Yeah, it's from that cayenne and the garlic. Okay.
Yeah.
So then it gets on top of it, and this is good still the next day because kale can withstand a lot of different things. Get another napkin. Okay. All right, and then we'll just put our vegetables on top. You want to add some cucumbers, Mitchell? And you can just cut them however you want. My friend likes to use, one of my friends likes to use cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes. So, and we'll just put these in. And then you can just add as you need on top. And that's your kale salad. You guys want a bite? Let's grab some forks and, oops.
Let's get a ball.
Okay, I gotcha. There you go. Here, Carter.
I can't even reach
Here,
it.
Harmony. I'll get you some. We'll get some kale in here and some of the from Carter. There you go. Thanks. And enjoy the recipes on the website, so have fun.